Alright, there's one more thing I wanted to touch base on that I forgot to yesterday. There's so much information in my head about these things that it's easy to forget things sometimes. So I wanted to concentrate one more time on the ventricles and the chordae tendineae straps inside. So as you remember, I said that this whole ventricle is hollow underneath here. Alright, the heart has a protective sac on top of it though called the pericardium. And I believe that's what you're seeing right here. This whole fleshy thing strapped right in. Alright, you could tell that this was kind of more of a leathery material before it completely petrified into stone. I mean, this thing sat underwater for God knows how many years, then baked in the sun for how many years, and underwater again for how many years, and baked in the sun again for how many years. So this flesh, you know, went from flesh to being more leathery and then completely petrified into stone. You can see all the connective tissues, how it looks sewn together all the way down here, and everything kind of just strapped in and follows everything in and pinched together here. Okay, very fleshy. But anyways, this hollow ventricle chamber has a thin sheath of skin over the hollow part. Okay, and your chordae tendineae straps inside there are keeping that ventricle open. So it's allowing it to be hollow and keeping it open. So you can Google chordae tendineae straps or watch my earlier video, Understanding the Heart Mud Fossil. I go over the chordae tendineae straps. Kind of a funny name for it. But anyways, you see those straps right here, okay? So this thin skin that's sitting in this on top of this ventricle, you can see it on the edge right here. See how thin it is? It's flipped up right here. Alright. That's allowing, this is sealing the ventricle and those straps aside, keeping it open. And so this tissue right here is kind of just whoosh, 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 when your blood's pumping, okay? Kind of looks like this painter's rag if you just kind of put this over here. If it cooperates with me, let's see. So this is that thin skin and it's kind of just on that ventricle, okay? So down here, you can see when this starts to all get tight and shrivel down in, it's that skin sinking down into the ventricle systems and catching itself on those ventricle straps right here. Okay, there's one here. All right, they go all the way up through the atrium, the ventricle strap, or the chordae tendineae straps, I mean. So let me just put my phone down real quick and I'll kind of show you how that works again with the painter rag. Okay, so see my fingers here? Pretend these are chordae tendineae straps. So that thin skin is sitting on my fingers. Pretend my fingers are those straps. And that's what you're seeing happening right here. See how it's folding down in, but it's folding over these straps, okay? I also found this other little rock down here. I wanted to show you this one. Okay, here's that left ventricle pocket. And here's that left ventricle pocket, okay? This is the septum, the spine of the heart right here. That's dividing these two chambers on each side. You can see this, the right ventricle system running all the way up. Same thing as this, okay? And on top here you have the hole where your aorta was, right there. Excuse my paint hands, just getting out of work here, kind of racing against daylight to show you this stuff. But again, that pocket of this hollow ventricle, you can see how the skin kind of just caved down in over this, okay? And that's the septum, dividing the two chambers. Your right ventricle run all the way up to the atrium where it bleeds out. Alright. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about those straps because yesterday we missed that talking about this, but now we could let this big guy just rest in peace. Alright, on to the next one.